Hello, my name is Roman Hashvili, and this is the video about easy way to play certain openings, and this particular DVD is going to be about Sicilian C3. Now, let's talk about Sicilian C3 and why am I presenting this to you. Is this kind of the best way to play against Sicilian? Not of course. The best way, if you want to play, you have to play modern variations. You have to dedicate incredible amount of time, and that's what professionals do. But you are not professional, or you wouldn't be watching or learning opening from these DVDs. So this is the easy way to play Sicilian defense. That's not what I mostly play, but what I normally play in Sicilian, I would recommend is Grand Prix. But this is the easy way to play against Sicilian, something you can learn really quick and have a very reasonable position with a clear plan. And this is not the Sicilian C3 that books been published and brochures, long analysis. No, this is Sicilian C3 Alapin variation, which is easy to learn. So that means you can learn quick and easy if you want to have very credible position, very credible variation against the Sicilian. So the weight works E4, C5, and now C3. Well, here Black mainly has three continuations, three main continuations. One is knight f6, one is d5, and also there is d6. Of course, there have been other moves played, such as b6, for example, that gives immediately white good pawn center for no compensation. This is even moves like queen a5 I have seen played in tournaments. The idea is to, after d4 cd, to prevent taking on d4 with a pawn because of pin. But I don't know of any opening ever where second move with a queen would be a good move, especially when you play black. You are already kind of tempo down and you make second move with a queen. This cannot be really tolerated, and this cannot be good. So let's start with one of the main continuations, knight f6, and I have to point it to you that we are not analyzing the theory. We're mentioning the theory and analyzing the typical games that's been played with this variation. First game, I'll take game played between two masters in 2010, so not too long ago. e5, of course the main move, knight d5. If, well, everything that you see white is played, I would recommend, and if I don't, I would mention it. If white has done something I don't like in the opening, I would definitely mention it. d4, cd, and here main move is cd, and there is also move knight f3, which doesn't change much because black cannot take on c3 because of queen takes d5. After knight f3, knight c6. There is a bishop c4 move. Now, bishop c4 is one move I would recommend to play, and the other move is cd. We will go through this again. Cd d6 to this position. Okay, bishop c4. In this game, knight b6 was played, bishop b3, d6. Well, black could win a pawn here, but after knight takes c3, I wouldn't like to play this position for black. You are way behind in development, and it's not easy to finish development in this position. And if you don't want to sacrifice this pawn, we're gonna go through another option in the next couple of games. So in this position, after d6, ed, this is theoretical continuation, and this is a theory. And here e6. The point of e6 to recapture on d6 with a bishop. e6, this is all theory. C takes d, bishop takes d6, knight c3, and here black played a6. I don't like this move. Normally I don't like too many pawn moves in the opening. I think black should have castled. White castled, but that's why black played it, because now they go knight e7, and they want to make sure they have a grip on d5 pawn. After knight e7, bishop g5. This is a very interesting option. h6, bishop takes e7, bishop takes e7. Well, this position, well, it looks like very good position. Black has two bishops, and white has isolated pawn on d4. In reality, this is quite bad position for black. Very bad position for black. White has two very powerful options, and let's go on with them. d5 move was played, and it's a very good move, but white might have had even better option. Knight e5. Now, why knight e5? Why can we consider knight e5 as a very strong move? Well, now knight goes in the center of the board, but there is a concrete reason. Castling and queen d3. You see, pawn on h6 is liability for black. That makes knight on e5 strong, because f6 will always be met with knight g6. But in this particular case, it may be met with bishop c2 also. So this is out of question, f6. And after queen d3, white has very powerful threat, bishop c2. So black should go knight d7, and after bishop c2, black should go knight f6. Well, this is already very dangerous position. Black still has to solve the problem of c8 bishop. And if we go now knight g4, attacking the knight, defender of h7 square, forcing black to go g6, and now come back with the knight on e5, black, I think, is in really, really big danger.